right, guys, part 3 of the video, the final episode here. Car's hitting the dyno. Gonna see if all our hard work paid off. See if I know how to put a car together still, or if I've lost it. What do you think? All right, let's go over what we did. So let's recap. Car started out with a stock intake manifold, Borg Warner stock location turbo setup. Still got the same motor that I built this thing, about a year or so ago. It's my stage 4 block. This motor does not have 1/2-inch head studs though. So that's going to be the tricky part of this, because he wants, 600 plus wheel, but this, this block without the 1/2-inch head studs, 600 is like the max where I tell people they should cap it off. But where he wants to do it. So we're going to do it. We're going to see if she holds up and see how strong the build really is. But we're going to recap here. So 6466 Gen 3 actually turbo. ETS rotated kit. We did the process west intake manifold. Swapped the injectors out with FIC 2150s. We did the dual radium Walbro 450 in-tank fuel system. I did custom fuel lines front to back, -8 feed, -6 return with a radium stainless filter in line. We did the ETS front mount kit. Bumper's not on it yet, but for the dyno this is better anyway, so bumper will go on after this. This is temporary. This vent here is going to be rerouted. We just did this for the dyno as well. I'm not going to leave this ugly tube sitting here like this when this car's done. We did TGV deletes, billet fuel rails, made all new lines in here. And yeah, so with all these modifications, we should be able to hit our 600 wheel horsepower goal pretty easy today. So we're going to do flex fuel. We're going to start with pump gas. I'm probably going to shoot for mid to high 400s on pump gas, see what she'll do there. And then we'll put the 85 in it, we'll switch it over, and we'll do the flex fuel tuning, and we'll let her rip, see what she makes. So, well, enough talking. It's time to make some noise. All right, so far so good. She's doing great. Everything's performing perfectly. Pump gas is all done. She made 468 on pump, which is about 500 dyno jet. Twin scroll, look at that top end. A little bit laggier, but it gets up top a little better there. So she's doing great. 6466 is doing good. Is at about 24 PSI right now on pump gas with moderate timing. And she's doing great. I really have no complaints at all so far. So we're gonna get the pump gas out of here and we're gonna put the ethanol in it, get our ethanol content, sorry, I can't speak, as high as possible to 85%, and then we're gonna send it. Well, you can see the look on my face. Proud moment. Car did amazing. Cracked 600, no problem, as I expected. Take a look at this graph, guys. Holy cow, this thing's a monster. Whew. 618 wheel horsepower, 38 PSI. It's about 660 on a dyno jet, getting up near that 700 number. Definitely more in this setup, absolutely. However, it does not have half-inch head studs, so I stopped there. I kept timing conservative on this one in the top end. Because of that reason, I don't want to lift the gasket because we are already pushing the limits of the ARP 2000 stock size head studs that are in this motor. It is a closed deck, but it's only got ARP 2000s and they're 11 millimeters. So we got to be careful with timing because we're going to push that gasket if we're not careful. He wanted over 600. We hit his goal, and he should be really happy with this. Car performed excellent. No issues with anything whatsoever. I didn't even have to look under the hood the entire time I was tuning it. That's the way I like it. And yeah, I mean, easy peasy. When everything's built right and working properly, makes my job easy. So hope you guys like this series of videos. I tried to break it up into 3 parts and you know, kind of show you guys, you know, my magic recipe to get 600 wheel horsepower or more out of these cars reliably. That's the key. You know, reliability is big with me, and I'm a firm believer that if your car makes 600 wheel horsepower and you can't really use it and you got to always worry about the motor blowing up, then what's the point? I mean, I like to drive my cars hard. You guys know that with the Forester and all my other cars. So, you know, if you can't have fun with it, then why do it? It just doesn't make sense to me. I'm not a big dyno warrior guy that never uses the power that a car makes. So, but yeah. Oh man. Well, it was a little bit of a journey with this little guy here. But he did good. I'm really happy with this car. Turned out great, and I couldn't be happier with it. So I hope the customer's happy. I'm pretty sure he will be. But yeah. Well, that's it, guys. So until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell, leave some comments. Let's hear it. I'm going to get some more videos up of this car, doing a reaction video and I'll get him doing the first pulls in it, see what he thinks about it. But that's about it, guys. So see you later. All right, we're gonna do a cold start video for Dion's STI. It was about 30 something this morning and it fired up, so we're gonna retest it again right now. It's about 40 degrees. So